Sagittarius. Welcome to The Good, the Bad, and the Tarot. It is time for your October love forecast. I just have one quick announcement for the channel. If you would like to book a private reading with me, I do have availabilities coming up, and all you have to do is email me at thegoodthebadandthetarot@gmail.com. That's my email address, and that is where you will schedule and confirm appointments with me. My tarot readings are 30 minutes, and during that time I will answer your questions on love, career, money, general forecasts, pretty much anything during that time, any questions you have. Readings are $50, PayPal to thegoodthebadandthetarot@gmail.com. And I do offer live Skype readings, and I also offer a private YouTube reading that's 30 minutes, and only you can see that. So that video is private, and it's made just for you, tailored just for you and for your questions. So I look forward to hearing from you. So without further ado, I am going to be doing a Sagittarius love reading today. So I'm just calling on Spirit. Spirit, if you're with me, please show me the messages for Sagittarius, for my Sagittarius lovers. My love readings are for both people who are engaged in a relationship with someone, or if you're single and looking. And I do try to make this as open a reading as possible. This reading is for Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Moon, and Sagittarius Risings. Spirit, please show me the messages for Sagittarius. Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Moon. Okay. So the card that I just got is the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is an air sign, Libra, Gemini, or Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Can be. Younger person in their 20s, going to be an intellectual writer, sometimes a writer, sometimes this has to do with traveling and air travel. The Page of Swords aims to find the truth about a situation. The way that they do this is that they get sort of into higher ground, like she has this balloon here, so they can sort of see what's going on from a larger perspective. Swords is about communication, so this can be talking about writing a letter, thinking or analyzing a situation. It can also talk about being on guard, or like listening for information coming your way, or receiving a message in the form of written communication, possibly even writing, like writing an email or writing a text. So perhaps you are expecting to get some information or trying to learn some information about someone. There's investigative energies behind the Page of Swords. Spirit, please show me the messages for Sagittarius. Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Moon, and Sagittarius Rising. Oh. So the next card that just popped out, I'm sorry about this, is the Four of Swords. So this can talk about resting. This can talk about someone who's taking a break from a relationship. It can talk about healing and rest, rejuvenation. Basically, this is a card about taking a time out. It isn't a total breakup or anything like that. It's just about taking some time to yourself to heal and to possibly even get some sleep. Okay, so at this time, I'm going to cut the cards. Spirit, please show me the love messages for my Sagittariuses, Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Moon, and Sagittarius Rising. right, and I will also be doing a rune casting today. So let me go ahead and get those out for you. Okay, so I do have one rune on your crossing card and one sort of on near your present situation. There are two runes, but they're upside down, and I don't read the runes that are upside down. Those are the unknowns. We're not meant to know those yet. I know there are many different ways of reading runes. The way that I learned them is this particular way. There's no right or wrong way. Everyone has their own style, and the thing is that we're, as mediums, you know, it's whatever Spirit delivers messages through the cards and through the runes. So there's no wrong ways here. So let me go ahead and turn your cards over. You do have the Eight of Cups in the present situation, with your challenge being the Three of Wands reversed. And you do have a rune there. In the root position, you have the King of Pentacles reversed. In your manifest position, you have the Ten of Pentacles reversed. In your recent past, you have the Knight of Wands. In your near future, you have the Ace of Wands. How you see yourself is Strength reversed. How your significant other sees you is Temperance. Your hopes and fears are the King of Swords, and your outcome is Death reversed. So let's look at your present situation, Sagittarius. You do have the Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups talks about moving away from something that was emotionally painful. This could be a situation that was definitely pulling on your heartstrings. All of these cups represent emotions or thoughts about emotions. So you could have been in a relationship with someone, and this card talks about going on an emotional journey, a spiritual journey. Essentially, the character in this card is walking away, although it is sad to walk away and to leave all of these things behind. It's something that has to happen in order for this person's soul progression. So, kind of a sad, melancholy card, but at the same time, these are all experiences. These are all emotional experiences and learning experiences. So, it's going to be sort of like a dark night of the soul, almost, for you, Sagittarius. I do have a rune directly below your present situation. So this would kind of go hand in hand with the Eight of Cups. It's actually, this rune is, let me look at it. Tewes, victory. And it's pointing to, actually, pointing to the Knight of Wands here in your recent past. So this would be a fire sign. This could talk about traveling, good news, movement, quick movement. Definitely this could actually represent you, Sagittarius, because the Knight of Wands represents Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. And often I get the Knight of Wands as an Aries, but it can also be interpreted as Sagittarius. But the Knight of Wands in the recent past talks about traveling, getting the arrival of good news, or an event that brings you some good news. So this could be the reason for you moving on, and it does speak to the fact that moving on or traveling is going to give you some. It's going to be very helpful for you. It speaks of victory. Tewes speaks of victory, and also masculine energy. Definitely winning. So with regards to this person or this event has brought you to this situation, Your crossing card is the Three of Wands reversed. If it was going this way, it would be upright, but it is this way, so it is reversed. And the challenge is to sort of see long term, to see more out into the future. This can also talk about some travel plans falling through, or perhaps you know, not strengthening a relationship, or not building on that relationship, not having the long-term potential or the longevity. So that's definitely in a challenge position. And the rune that I have with that is, let me just look at this. I know this rune. Darn it. Give me 1 second here. Okay. Pertho, future. So yeah, we are talking about some plans in the future that have possibly fallen through for you, and this sort of this can make you kind of feel sad and like you're walking away from something that perhaps didn't have a future for you, or didn't give you the rewards, or wasn't very promising in terms of its outcome. What comes below you is the root of the situation. It also talks about an unconscious factor that you may not be aware of. You do have the King of Pentacles reversed. So this can talk about an earth sign in your life, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. And so the King of Pentacles, when he's upside down, is someone who is greedy and materialistic, and who only thinks about themselves. Really, they can be manipulative. They can, you know, appear to be good on the outside, but it's really talks about someone who is really just after money, or after someone else's money, really. So this is the root of the situation for why you're walking away. You may feel like this person just had ulterior motives, like their heart wasn't really in the right place. Either that, or this person is just overly materialistic in terms of how they look at things in their life. They don't really have such a big heart. They aren't really there for you. So that's what I'm seeing in the root position. In the manifest position, I do have the Ten of Pentacles reversed. So I do see that this is something you're trying to bring about in the relationship. And the Ten of Pentacles speaks of losing an inheritance, losing security, because upright, it talks about security, long-term relationship, really very, very wealthy, inheritance, estate. When it's upside down, it can we talk about losing all of those things. And so I think it's funny that this is actually in your manifest position. And I'm actually trying to figure out, why is this in your manifest position? You know, why are you trying to lose this long term? Why are you walking away from this security? So let's get further into the reading here. In your near future, you have the Ace of Wands. So this can speak to creative spark. It can also talk about something that has attracted your attention, like a new flame, like new passion. This is a very, this is birth energy, so it's very young energy. The aces talk about the beginnings of something. So it's really the diametrical opposite of the tens. This is the beginning of something new. So this is coming into your future here. This is some new creative energy, or a new idea, or a new project. And you need the Ace of Wands in your life to manifest anything, really. This card actually is the energy of manifesting. So that's a wonderful card. This is like a new creative energy, new spark. This can also talk about like new passion. Someone that just like strikes your passion, strikes up a passion in you. You see yourself as strength reverse. So I see that you are feeling like your confidence isn't really high. You're not feeling super confident about yourself. Someone could have made you feel this way too, because sometimes this talks about like feeling submissive. Someone is has dominated you and you feel very submissive by them. They make you feel very powerless, or they can make you feel like you don't have a lot of confidence. But really, this is the Strength card is Major Arcana, so this speaks of an outside, some outside influences, possibly like astrological influences that are happening right now that are just not making you feel super confident. But the other person, how they see you as Temperance. So they see that you are healing from the situation. They see that you're very balanced and that you have the ability to really rejuvenate and take care of yourself, to heal very quickly. They also see you as very patient and loving. Temperance is an excellent card. It speaks to perfect balance. It's also could talk about mixing two things, trying to mix two things together that like an alchemist does. So they can see you trying to make something work by just mixing the right amount of ingredients together to create chemistry. So excellent card. In your hopes and fears, you do have the King of Swords. So I do see this as a hope that you would be able to make a very rational, logical decision. This can also talk about an air sign, so Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. And he's going to be very, he's going to be someone that does something by the books, very logical, kind of forceful energy, not super emotional. This is someone who really values reason. So I see that you're hoping to be very reasonable or to make a logical decision. Or if this is someone that you're hoping to bring into your life, he or she would be a very reasonable, logical person who does things by the books and is very fair and probably pretty considerate, although I wouldn't say very emotional at all. This is like a very balanced, sort of rational person. In your outcome position, you do have Death reversed. So this talks about definitely there are going to be some changes happening for you, Sagittarius. You may slowly be leaving some people behind in your life that were no longer working for you. It hasn't completely manifested yet because it is in reverse. So there are some blockages. I actually see this card as blocked energy. So for whatever reason, it's going to be hard for you to leave this person behind because you're still clinging to the past a little bit. But eventually this card will, turn upright and you will end up making the changes that are necessary. So overall, I'd say this card is good. It does talk about slow transformation that is occurring in your life right now. So you can interpret that in terms of the relationship situation that, you are going to be walking away from someone. It's going to be a slow journey, but you will eventually, make the right decision and you will let go of the things that are no longer working for you so that you can bring in better things. Like this Ace of Wands here, which talks of great, new energy, new passions, new creative ideas, new, possibly even a new person into your life. Okay. I'm going to read your Oracle card now. Spirit, please show me the overall spiritual message for my Sagittariuses, Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Moon, and Sagittarius Rising. Spirit, please show me the overall spiritual message for this love reading for Sagittarius, Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Moon, and Sagittarius Rising. Okay, so the card that I pull for you is Divination. Prophecy, fate, destiny, future fortune. And it did come up reversed. Sorry about that buzzing sound. Okay. The signs are reaching for you, Sagittarius, falling gently into your mind when you allow it the freedom to wander. When you gaze in the waters of the setting sun, when nature catches your breath and a still voice speaks from you, out of the heart of the forest, when you turn off the television and engage with the natural world. But when you take these words and you analyze them, you claim they make no sense. You worry that you are foolhardy, and you worry that you cannot interpret them accurately. And so rather than make what you consider to be a mistake, you deny yourself the voice of the ocean, the calling of the deep, and your deepest knowing you keep from yourself. Yet this has not stopped you seeking and asking and searching. Stop. For a moment, let the water touch your feet. Close the eyes of the world and still the voice of the mind who knows best. Allow them to come one by one and enter the dream of prophecy. Become the oracle you are. The answers you seek are already within you. Still yourself and let yourself know the voice of the mother. So that might be kind of a difficult card to interpret. Some of other things that I want to mention here is this card says that there will be signs and there will be omens, and the symbols will come to you. There must be discipline and purpose to your movement. Instruction is coming, and they will deliver it through dreams and visions. You will dream, and while these dreams may be cryptic or a vision may seem to be unrelated to what is currently taking place, the universe and the ocean of consciousness and possibilities is calling to you to listen and to hear and read the signs. Become aware and hear them whisper on the shoreline of consciousness. Learn to read an oracle like this one. Work with spreads for focus and discipline, and conduct readings for friends. You have a gift. It is time to train and then to exercise it with responsibility and beauty. So some of you, this is just a message about like listening to your intuition, listening to your higher consciousness, and some of you may be practicing divination or learning divination. So that's awesome. That means that you're learning to read the signs around you, and you're starting to trust in the universe and knowing that when the time's right, you're going to get a message, and that message is going to be delivered at the right time. Universal time, universal timing. So trust that, you're on the right path here, and, if you have some dreams or visions that come to you or some signs that are appearing to you in the natural world, embrace those things, because it is the universe talking to you. It is, God or the spirit talking to you. And feel free to trust in those signs and symbols that you're seeing. Trust in your own ability to divine goodness from the universe. Okay, Sagittarius, I hope you've enjoyed this reading with me, and I love reading for you, and thank you so much for your likes and subscribes. I really appreciate it, and I really do love reading for you. So I look forward to your general forecasts coming up. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a mid-month forecast or if I'm going to do the general forecasts at the beginning of October. So, well, stay tuned, okay? So have a wonderful October, guys. I'll talk to you soon.